Alright guys, here we are with NENEBETE from Team iNCO, now in the North America region. It's going to be an interesting one, so let's start with NENEBETE. NENEBETE, first of all, how are you? How are you feeling now with this new PMSL in the fall season?
Muito obrigado, eu tô bem, tô muito focado, a gente tá treinando muito, muito mesmo, porque a gente tá com muitas dificuldades e acho que a gente tá focando muito na preparação agora, que é muito importante.
So you're saying that you have some difficulties. How is it? How are you guys preparing? It's a new roster completely. I mean, for you, it's a new roster. The rest of the team has been playing together for a little while now. But how is that communication been going with you guys?
A gente tá jogando há muito pouco tempo, né? Tá tudo muito novo para todo mundo. Nossa principal dificuldade está sendo a comunicação. A gente primeiro tentou em inglês, devido a um player, para tentar incluir ele. E foi bem difícil, agora a gente mudou para o espanhol e tá dando um pouco melhor, mas estamos a cada dia aí aprendendo e melhorando aos poucos.
Let's review the players, right? It's you, it's Juancho, it's Inactive, and Crow. So Crow doesn't speak Spanish. So how has it been with him in that part? Because I understand maybe you can understand each other better, Portuguese and Spanish, with the Spanish-speaking guys from the team, Inactive and Juancho. So how are you guys doing if you're speaking in Spanish? How is he communicating?
Quando o Crow tá jogando, a gente faz totalmente inglês. Pra mim tá sendo bem dificultoso, como eu tô com o IGL, tô aprendendo bastante do inglês, bem difícil. Quando o Crow não tá jogando, a gente fala espanhol. Espanhol misturado com o português ali. E fica mais fácil pra mim, muito mais fácil. Mas a gente tá tentando improvisar e melhorar cada dia. Comparado aos primeiros dias, tá muito melhor.
Portunhol aí, né?
Isso aí.
So that's difficult, huh? You're the IGL, and with those language barriers, you're gonna have to learn 2 languages now. One language is tough. Learning 2 at the same time, that's tougher. Other than that difficulty, that's important difficulty with the language, do you think that you have another hurdle? Is there another thing that you guys are looking forward to combat?
Pelas partidas que a gente tá jogando, além da comunicação, acho que é o timing entre a gente, porque o jogo do brasileiro é um pouco diferente do jogo do pessoal de fora, então a gente tá tentando entrar na mesma sintonia, se entender o que o outro pensa, e acho que quando encaixar isso vai melhorar muito.
Absolutely, let's hope so. It's exciting for us to see this mix of rosters, having some of the Brazilian players playing now here in North America, trying to mix it up. It's gonna be interesting. It looks like it's gonna be tough for you guys, but we're looking forward to see what happens.
Acho que, igual vocês, também estou muito ansioso para jogar, muito ansioso para ver como é que a gente vai desempenhar. Eu sei que vai ser difícil e tá difícil, mas a gente tá se dedicando muito. Pra todo mundo aí que torce pra gente, pode ter certeza, a gente tá se dedicando, tá procurando melhorar e vamos chegar lá e vamos dar nosso melhor. E contra a torcida de todo mundo aí, tamo junto sempre, rapaziada, é nóis.
Alright guys, that's NENEBETE from iNCO Gaming. Thank you very much. Let's go now with Juancho. Alright guys, here I am with Juancho from iNCO Gaming, not Titan Gaming. A new team now. Juancho, I think congratulations are in order. You're now in a pretty big organization in PUBG Mobile. Our organization has been here with us for a long time. That has managed to make it far in the esports competition. How are you feeling on this new organization and the upcoming PMSL?
Well, mainly a great honor representing iNCO, and a great chance that we've been given now to play with such amazing players like NENEBETE and Vitali that have a lot of experience and will definitely help me and Inactive get better.
Let's talk about a little bit about NENEBETE. Of course, he's one of the top players in the world, and you have been playing with it for at least a few weeks. How have you been feeling that the new player integrating in your team?
I feel very good about it because he's been IGLing and he's still pretty aggressive, still entry fragging for us. And I mean, I never played with such a good player before. I mean, that does all this stuff in game and still performs good.
Yeah, I know how you like the aggressive plays. I know that. You get bored if it's not aggressive. Juancho, but he speaks Portuguese. So you speak Spanish, obviously, and it helps. The languages are very similar, but he doesn't speak English that much, right? How are you doing with Crow in that case?
Well, we've been most of the time we've been playing in speaking English, and it's been más o menos, not that good. You know, he speaks broken English a little bit, and sometimes they don't understand what we're saying. Well, I guess we just gotta, keep making NENEBETE speak English. So, because Crow himself knows a little bit of English, so it's kind of difficult for both NENEBETE and Crow, since they're both learning a new language. And hopefully we'll pull through before PMSL starts.
Something interesting that came up is now that you have the points that iNCO made on last split, so you're now way ahead in the North America for the PMGC points. How are you feeling about that, and how are you feeling on the competition, not just for the North American side, but what you guys will be able to do now in this new split with this new roster?
Well, hopefully get a better placement than 9th place, which I've been getting my whole life playing Americas. And hopefully I break that curse now with them.
Okay.
And we've been given a great opportunity here with iNCO's points for PMGC, since we're now ahead like 180 points from the former in a hyper team. And it's almost guaranteed that hopefully I'm not jinxing it, but I just don't see that old and hyper team performing that good that we're just 180 points plus behind them.
Juancho, your second PMSL, how do you feel about
that? Pretty good. I will playing from the start now until it's over now, because last time I was only allowed to play one a week due to some emergencies that happened. But I feel pretty good now that I'll be playing the whole tourney now, the whole marathon.
Juancho, any words for the fans? There's a lot of people watching you because it was a pretty big turn of events. You're turning now into iNCO, and you're getting the iNCO points, and you're now playing with one of the best players from Brazil, in my opinion, which is NENEBETE. So a lot of eyes on you now. How are you feeling about that? And you want to say something to them?
Hopefully all the iNCO fans still supporting us, even though I know their expectations for a North American player is not going to be as high as for any of the Brazilian players. Hopefully they still support us, even though this drastic changes, and hopefully we make PMGC happen.
All right, guys, that was Juancho from iNCO Gaming, ready now for PMSL Americas, and NENEBETE with us, the Brazilian superstar. Thanks for joining us. See you on the next time.